I've got to ask you about Glamour. Glamour UK, it's a women's magazine, and they are presenting their Women of the Year awards. And I realize no one really cares what Glamour thinks, but this one's so egregious, it's worthy of a mention. On the cover of Glamour UK is not, well, I'll show you the cover. For the listening audience, we have 9 people here who look like women, sort of, in skimpy little shirts that read something about the dolls. And it says, protect the dolls, protect the dolls. And it's not like, see if you can find the trans person in here. They're all trans. All 9 of these people are men pretending to be women. And the cover literally reads Women of the Year. And then they go through and do interviews with these women who are, I guess, fine with the protect the dolls slogan. One of them objected, but everybody else seemed fine with it. Here's one. Munya. She's a model in London. He is a model in London. There's a level of privilege whiteness provides for dark-skinned black people, including, and then he says, for dark-skinned black people, including in fashion, it's also harder for us to access the opportunities than our white counterparts. So this guy's got it all going on. I'm black. I'm a man pretending to be a woman. And I object to white privilege and also women privilege, which I want to have but can't. Then there's another one, Belle Priestley, who says, one big thing you would really like to see change for, quote, trans women. Belle would like the following to change. I'd love the narrative to be changed around dating us, particularly for guys. It's not a crime to fancy trans women, meaning men. It's not a negative thing. The stigma makes our lives hell. That, like, straight white guys don't want to go to bed with these people. And here's the last one I'll read to you. This person goes by Maya Memi, who's a DJ and musician in London, and says the following. I think people just need to understand, not only are we human, most of us are badder than everyone else. Put some respect on it, bitch. I look better than you. I dress better than you. I smell better than you. Please learn that and understand that. One of Glamour's potential, quote, Women of the Year. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's definitely a woman I want to share a bathroom with my daughters. Sounds lovely. Okay, gosh, I've just got so many thoughts on this. So a doll is a fake woman. Are they trying to be on the nose? Like protect the dolls? Are they like a fake woman, like a doll? I'm just not totally sure what the positive PR messaging is surrounding that. I just find this very disturbing. You know, the UK has made some really good advances in recognizing that, you know, things like puberty blockers are dangerous for children. They're dangerous for everyone, should not be given to adolescents. And yet this media company is hoisting up this absolute delusion that a man can be born in the wrong body and can be a woman by declaration, and that we should submit to that. That women should submit to no man except for the man who puts himself in a skirt and comes into my bathroom. No, thank you.
Okay, that leads me, last but certainly not least, to Sydney Sweeney, who is all woman, real woman, actual woman, and absolutely stunning. So she was on the red carpet. What was she on the red carpet for? I can't remember what she was doing there, but she was on the red carpet last night, and she decided to show off her number one asset, which, contrary to the American Eagle jeans ad, is not really her jeans. It's her enormous breasts, which are spectacular. No one would take that away from her. But controversial opinion, Allie, I object to this. I disapprove of the dress she wore because it's completely see-through. You can see her entire, like, nipples. She reminded me of Kim Kardashian, who overshares and then takes away, like, the thing that is the sexiest, which is, like, every guy's hoping to be the one who actually sees them for real and leaving a little to the imagination. Now, I know this is being universally celebrated online, but I have to say, even though Sydney Sweeney fan, love the jeans campaign, I thought this was a rare misstep. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, she's absolutely beautiful, and no one at all is trying to deny that. But I am definitely pro modesty. It's not that I'm pro burqa, but I think that we should do everything we can to like draw the eyes to the beauty of the face. There's nothing wrong with a womanly figure. I think that God made it and it is beautiful. And there's a way to dress that with dignity and respect. But I feel like we could draw the line at areola. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like maybe.
Draw the line at areola. That should be the rule.
T-shirts. Make t-shirts, Megyn. Sell them in your merch shop, please.
So walk me through this, because I actually am curious. We've seen this as a growing trend among these Hollywood celebrities. And it's always a very beautiful woman. I will say, unlike going to the beaches of France, where the nude people are always gross old men, the women who take it all off for these photo shoots in America do tend to have the rocket bodies. And I get it. Like, was it that Irina Shank or whatever? I don't want to wrongfully disparage the model who was like walking across the hotel lobby at Cannes, France, in nothing, by saying the wrong one. But we've seen this. Then the Kanye wife pictures, Bianca Censori showing up literally naked at the Grammys. More and more, Lauren Sanchez going out in like a outfit that's just pure lace, just strategically covering only a couple of things. Why? Why do these otherwise stunning women, who would get plenty of attention just by wearing like a well-styled dress and having their hair and makeup, done right, why do they feel the need to take it here?
I think there are so many answers for this. I think maybe on an individual level, it's probably as superficial as just liking the attention, liking how they look in the mirror, knowing that they are going to be written positively about. And maybe Sydney Sweeney has just been like, okay, I'm going to be a lightning rod and I'm going to cause controversy. Maybe her PR people have decided that that's a good thing. On a macro cultural level, you could say that it is like a big pendulum swing to the other side. On the one hand, you have, men can be women. There is no definition of a woman. Femininity is something that is weak, and a white cis hetero woman should never be on the cover of any magazine. So maybe it's a little bit of a swing of Sydney Sweeney saying, you know what, I'm hot and I know I'm hot. I know people think I'm hot and I don't really care. So you could kind of analyze it in two different ways, but Occam's razor, it's probably the most obvious thing. It's probably just because she likes how she looks.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. I'd much rather look at Sydney Sweeney in a sheer dress at whatever event this was than look at 9 fake women on the cover of UK Glamour. Much rather. I guess I just want, like, for my daughter, I want her to look at amazing women like that and say, I can be totally sexy when that time comes in my life with an appropriate outfit on. Like, I don't actually have to show areola in order to get male attention or feel gorgeous or sexy. I don't know. I mean, I kind of think she might have been misled into it. That's my bet. Because like when I did a saucy photo shoot one time for, it was GQ, I think. It was GQ. And when I turned 40, but it was like what I wore was appropriate. It was just a slip dress. That's all it was. I did not show anything close to areola. And I never would, but I think probably she's very young. I think she's only like 26. And I guarantee you somebody brought the dress to her and was like, now we'll take it next level. And she trusted the wrong person. And before you knew it, we had all seen it. And she's not going to hurt her at all. It's just people like us who I think were becoming her new fans who are like, oh, okay, that wasn't the move.
No. And self-objectification is still objectification. And look, like, I think all porn is bad. I think it's horrible. I think it's bad for people. And I think this kind of thing is making it even more difficult for the honorable men out there who said, I'm not going to look at porn. I'm not going to go to porn websites. It's bad. That addiction is horrible. It ruins relationships and sexuality and all of that. Well, things like this make it even more difficult, because now you don't even have to go to a porn site. All you have to do is log on to X or open up Instagram or something like that. And you've got Sydney Sweeney with her full titties out. And that is just like, that's just tough. That's just tough. And for those of us who don't want to see it, like I didn't, none of us chose to see something like that. And now the fullness of someone's nakedness is on display. I don't like it.
There is fullness, that's for sure. I did not have Allie Beth Stuckey saying titties on my bingo card for today's show. I probably shouldn't have,
Megyn. You probably brought it out in the...
Due to overwhelming demand for free silver from Birch Gold Group, they have extended the current promotion through Veterans Day on November 11th. Here's the deal. Buy gold and get free silver, which happens to be surging in price. For every $5,000 purchased from Birch Gold by Veterans Day, Birch Gold will send you a free 1-ounce patriotic silver round that commemorates the Gadsden and American flags. Gold is up over 60% since the beginning of this year, and Birch Gold can help you own it by converting an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. Plus, they will send you free silver honoring our veterans. And if you are current or former military, Birch Gold is waiving custodial fees for the first year on investments of any amount. Text MK to the number 989898 right now for a free info kit and to claim your eligibility for free silver with purchase before November 11th. Again, text MK to the number 989898. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.